What's up, guys? Welcome. We are ready to roll. Took me just an extra second to get set up there. Had a little restart I had to do, but appreciate the patience there for a few minutes. We last couple of breaks. The algorithm's been acting kind of weird. It's been taking us a little bit longer to fill. This is more the time we're typically shooting for. So was able to get this one full. Payments are all in. We're ready to go. So let's get started, man. This is right now. It's about the earliest I want to try to line the breaks. Just I know a lot of people will claim in the morning, knowing that they're gonna watch, like maybe after work. So I want to keep those time slots the same. Do me a favor, somebody give me a letter between A and J. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Let you guys pick the repacks as always. And I'll run you guys through the live fill options here. We got a couple of them up. Letter between A and J. There's the first one. I got an F and Mark grabbing 4 and 8 on the left side. Let me update that real quick. Got you, Mark. There's the 4 and the 8. Got you, dude. Smash. Got you, bud. 7 on the right side. Robert Bryant. Spot number 7. All right, so I got F and C. My first 2 comments I see there. F and C. So A, B, C is this third box. A, B, C, D, E, F on the top up here. There we go. Put the rest of these off to the side. There we go. Perfect. NT sparked the interest, dude. I had one. I hit up an LCS this past weekend, not far from here, and they had some decent stuff on the shelf. Guy had some fair pricing, worked out a good deal for me. So he had 1 box of NT. It was some NT, a little bit of Bowman's Best, some Bowman Draft, those super jumbos that we've got. I've got one of those boxes left. We did a live fill on that last night. We hit an Eli Willett's True Green Auto to 99 out of that live fill. So nice big boy hit on that one. But hopefully we can come back and do it again tonight, hit something good. I got 2 different options for the live fills, guys. So for my new folks, maybe that this is your first time or one of your first, welcome. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for letting me break for you. But one of the things that I like to offer is at the end of the break, after we close, a lot of times people would ask me, hey, can we break something else? Does anybody else want to get something going? Anybody want to split a box? We just found it was a lot easier to fill those if we start from the beginning and fill them as we go throughout the break. So these live fill options are for after the break. Has nothing to do with the 9-boxer. Just because you're in the 9 doesn't mean you have to be in the live fill. Just because you didn't make it in the 9-boxer doesn't mean you can't get in the live fill. Totally independent. If you want to claim a spot in one of those, just do so right there in the chat. I got 2 different options. First option is for Bowman Chrome Hobby. So that is out of a seal case that we're working on. Haven't hit anything case hit wise. Haven't hit like a snack pack, pearl pack, garbage pail. I haven't had a garbage pail in cases. But Bowman Chrome Hobby blowout right now is at $650. Now they're a little high, but I've got these in at $590. So $60 under blowout. $59 a spot, 10 spots on the list. Each spot's going to get you 3 randomly assigned teams. I try to keep these priced at or as close as I can to retail. So again, blowouts like $650 on those. But $59 a spot for a triple random, 1 boxer, and then the other option is Bowman Platinum, 21 Bowman Platinum. That's a 2 auto mega box, but that is paired up with a multiverse. So it's a 2 boxer there on the left side. $33 a spot gets you those same 3 random teams. That 21 Bowman class, the prospect class isn't huge, but the vet chase is nice. There's a lot of big names on the vet chase. Ohtani, Judge, Trout, Soto, Julio, Bobby Witt. Like there's a lot of good names on the chase list. It's a lot of prospects that didn't pan, but they're like $80 boxes. They're not bad for 2 autos. typically like usually around 2 numbered parallels as well. And then the multiverse is the big one out of that. That is one we have 2 of in the main break today, but it's a way I can get the multiverse into the live fills, because I got to make sure each spot gets something. And there's like 100 cards in that box, so definitely each spot will get something. But that one is $33 a spot, so that's on the left side. So if you want to participate in either of those, just call out the spot number that you want and specify for me if that is for the 2 box or the 1 box. Platinum and multiverse versus Bowman Chrome, left side, right side, just something to differentiate the two. Let's see, Robert's grabbing 1, 2, and 3 on the left-hand side. So just like that, and then I'll come in here and update the list. Heads up, I can only do 3 rounds of the 2 boxer. I've only got 3 of those platinum boxes left. So that is... I mean, there were nights where we would go through like 4 and 5 of those. So usually it was between like 2 and 4. Yeah. I'm saving the last ones for the live fills, bud. Sorry, just double checking, make sure I didn't have any off to the side. But yeah, I've got enough for 3 rounds on those. All right, so those are my live fills. What else we got? For shipping, if you were in any of my breaks last week, you should be getting a shipping label DM to you today. I think a lot of them went out last night, but we got a little bit of a head start on it this week. So most of the time, though, it's Tuesday. So most of those labels go out today. I think there's still a few that need to be reached out to. So if you were in anything last week, again, today was label day. Tomorrow morning, we'll drop everything off from last week. The shipping cycle is I break every day Monday. I typically break every day, Monday through Friday. This week, I've got some family coming in town, so I'm actually not breaking Thursday or Friday of this week. I got a short week. So usually, though, it's Monday through Friday. Then we'll take the weekend off. My sorter comes in on Mondays to sort everything from the previous week. They get everything sorted, put into packaging for me, put into bubble mailers, boxes. I take that home with me on Monday, and then on Tuesday, while we're printing labels, on Tuesday while we're breaking, my wife helps me out. She prints my labels for me. So she's got an iPad logged into my Facebook Messenger. So she'll open that messenger, find our conversation, pull the address out of it, type it up, print it. She'll snap a picture of the tracking label as soon as it's printed and just DM it to you right there from my Facebook. So you'll get a message from me on Tuesdays. It's just her sending the tracking. It's like 100 packages a week. Takes all day typically. So Wednesday morning on my way in, I'll drop off all the shipping from the previous week. So that's kind of the rolling weekly cycle. Improve the PTO. I need to take some more of it. All right. There we go. I'm gonna hop in. Let's get rolling. We got a good on time start today. Let's not waste anymore. Cracking the plastic at 3:15. That's not bad. I used to not post the break until like later on, like late afternoon, and we would typically fill around this time. When I started posting earlier, I had a lot of people concerned. They're like, if it fills in an hour or two, like, does that mean you're gonna break it like early in the day? Because I want to be able to watch. So that's why I just kind of, ever since I did the time change, I always try to do no earlier than 6. And we advertise it that way, so I don't want to ever change that on the fly, All right, Willie Castro, Dylan Cruz rookie debut, Carson McCusker, Roki Sasaki rookie debut. A lot of these I'm going to sleeve after the break. The top loads we'll do as we go, but the sleeve only we'll do after. Ryan Helsley, Caleb Freeman, Kevin Alcantara, rookie debut refractor, Cade Stroud. All the refractors, the prism refractors, sepias, a lot of those like second-tier base rookies, we'll sleeve all those later. Colton Gordon, Freddie Freeman All-Star, Logan Henderson sepia, and Night Terrors, Bobby Witt. Been forced to look. That's funny, dude. She's getting them. Ha-Seong Kim, rookie debut. Cade Gibson, Ha-Seong Kim, rookie debut. Sepia Refractor, and Logan Evans. My favorites when I'll be like filling breaks on Tuesday, or like right now when I look down and I see I still see the replies that come in. I see the messenger come across the top of my phone. Such and such reply. Thank you, ma'am. Chase Dullander, Jose Iglesias, Chad Patrick Refractor, and Zach Veen debut. Ben Williamson, Rafi Devers, Blade Tidwell, Victor Mesa, Mick Abel, Javi Baez, All-Star insert, Victor Caratini, Sepia Refractor, Chase Petty rookie. Nothing much in that first one. Nothing numbered. No autos. Didn't really even hit any Chase rookies. Try that again. I've got, I know I'll have Bowman blasters when those come out. 26 Bowman. I was able to get an order in on blasters and megas. So they usually get those to us on release day. So it should be okay on the retail side. We'll see what happens on the hobby side. I was not able to get the pre-sale. I don't know anybody who was. Nathan Wiles, Dustin May, Jake Mangum, Carson Palmquist. Missed another EQL yesterday. Max Meyer, auto. Carlos Duran, A's getting the bonus auto. There we go. Andrew Griffith. Strohs, Colton Gordon, Ray Wave, and Jacob Wilson rookie debut. All bots. Dude, it's a joke. The EQL thing is supposed to eliminate the bots. I don't know if it's just that they're not selling much of it, but it just seems impossible to get in on those two. I don't know that it's really any better. We're all over on those. Marcelo Mayer, rookie debut. Isaac Paredes, Hayden Sanger, Sepia Refractor, Dalton Rushing, rookie. Yeah, yesterday was Topps Finest Football. Rookie debut, Chandler Simpson, Geraldo, Carson McCusker, Sepia Refractor, and Tyler Tolbert, rookie. Caden Dana, Logan Webb, All-Star, Ronnie Simon, Sepia Refractor, and Fernando Tatis. At least with the EQL, it's very low effort. You know, you've got an hour. It's not a rush. You're not locking down the website with too much traffic all coming in at the same time. So it is a lot easier to submit. It's a couple of clicks and it's done. Ryan Fitzgerald, Brooks Lee debut, Kevin Alcantara, Sepia Refractor, Junior Caminero. If anybody's ever looking to do that, it is a really, really easy process. I mean, you do have to give them the credit card info because if selected, they're going to bill your account. But, I mean, that's great. Eric Wagman, a little ding in the corner on that one. Tirso Ornelas, Spencer Torkelson Refractor, and Matt Gorski. But, yeah, if you submit for those, it's a couple of mouse clicks once they've got the credit card info in there. And like I said, it's not really a rush, but when they're doing the product releases, like the pre-releases, where it's okay at a certain time, at I think it's usually 12 Eastern, which is 9 a.m. over here on the Pacific. At 9 on the dot, they're going to go live, and it's like send, and that's where the bots just clean them out, and that's stressful. Because, you're trying to push through and you keep, like, I was able to get to the checkout screen where it's like it should be processing the payment and it's just getting stuck. And next thing you know, it's, sorry, we're sold out. Yeah, it's very stressful. Whereas the EQL, like I said, that's pretty laid back. Those are easy. Just a less stressful way to be disappointed because they both ultimately end that way. Viradek, Dakota Jordan, Seth Hernandez first, Pico Cone, Ryan Sloan, Laser, Luis Pena, Cody Miller, Aiden Miller, Kyson Witherspoon first, Connor Essenberg first, Corbin Dickerson, Jake Cook, Caden Bodine, Cameron Nelson, Joswar Gonzalez, Laser, Gavin Keelan first, Episcope, Tate Southasine first, Aaron Watson, Franklin Arias, James Elwanger, Felon Celestin, Michael Lombardi, Travis Bazana, Nate Snead, Laser. Go ahead and top load the Hernandez, one of the better prospects in this class. Wait for Dave to see if I got a box of Chrome Football. Kind of just accept the fact that after not hearing. Yeah, you usually on the EQLs you should get an email when the EQL goes through. They give you a link to where you can go, like there's a website where you can track the status, and they'll tell you if it's been pulled or not. But they also do send you an email letting you know I don't know what the process looks like when you get selected because I've never been selected, but you get an email typically within a few hours. It's usually like 3 hours after it closes. I'll get an email saying sorry. Matthew Fisher, Gavin Keelan, first mega. Tate Salvacine, first mega. We'll take both of those. Jake Cook and Cameron Millar, first megas. Top load Tate and Gavin. I know someone who told me that they set up like an AI to go through and I think it was like creating email addresses and submitting for the EQL with like all these different email addresses. And he had like 20 submissions in, and none of them got picked. Never got the sorry email? That sounds about right. Mason Neville, Nolan Schubart, Aaron Walton, Mason Morris, and prize prospects Billy Carlson, all on megas. All right, like the blasters, the first mega is a little slow. Let's try mega 2. I've been staring at that NT box for the last like week, wanting to break that. Just like, you know what? This is the one. Again, we'll just kind of go turn and burn through the base. All right, base cards. A couple of lasers. The rest are just going to be base chromes. Viradec, Dakota Jordan, Caden Kent, Johnny Level, Mike Sirota laser, Luis Pena, Cody Miller, Aiden Miller, Mason Neville, Yolfran Castillo, Corbin Dickerson. This is the same batch we got in the last one. Jake Cook, Cade Obermeller, Charlie Condon, laser Andrew Salas, Gavin Keelan first, Sean Episcope, Tate Salvacine first, Cade Anderson first, Sean Youngerman, James Elwanger first, Feldman Celestin, Gavin Fiend first, Matt Barr, Kyle Lodi's first laser. There's the Cade base chrome. And I'm going to top load that Lodi's laser as well. There's Kyle Lodi's on the laser. All right, 2 mega packs. This is where we could get an auto here. Come on. Let's go 1-1 on the autos. Nate Snead, Dean Moss, Malachi Witherspoon, Brandon Compton, and Sean Gamble, first laser. Gamble, who the Royals are looking for. Sorry, first mega, not first laser. Sean Gamble, first mega. Come on now. Last of the retail. On a die cut, looks like. Casey Cunningham, first. Steele Hall, first. Ryan Mitchell, first. Prize prospects, J.J. Weatherholt. And in action, Brady Ebel. That one is numbered 117 out of 150. So we do get the numbered there for the Brew Crew. Ebel. And then I'm going to go ahead and top load that mega for the 9th overall pick, Steele Hall. Going to Cincy. Some good first megas. A little bit of color. 1 auto out of the retail. And let's go bottom up. Work our way up. Topps Chrome update. We are hunting debut patch autos. That's the big boy. I said yesterday I was hunting for the Mickey Mouse, and we ended up pulling one out of the multiverse. So I didn't get it out of the wax, but we did get one. It was one of the the Topps Chrome update. It was the Diamondbacks, I do believe. Yeah, it's the same one that Trent pulled, wasn't it? His was the Diamondbacks. His was raw out of the pack. We had a PSA 9 in the multiverse, though. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. Alejandro Ozuna, Chase Dollander, Matt Gorski Refractor, and Tyler Locklear. So I don't have like the tracker in front of me, but somebody let me know if we get a hit out of Jose Ramirez or Christian Walker. They're starting off my parlay today. John Rave, Luke Keyshaw, Matt Shaw, Night Terrors, and All-Star Aroldis Chapman. Yeah, I got a 8-player. It's a long shot one. It's like 5 for 200. 8 players all for one hit. I went like 11 for 16, I think, earlier this week. Is that gold? Adele Amador, rookie debut. William McIver, Fortune 15, Marcelo Mayer. And that is numbered 1 out of 50. Nice. Power players. Big Amish, Nick Kurtz. Andrew Griffith with a good start. Power players, gold, 1 out of 50. First on the print, Nick Kurtz. Nice hit, dude. Nice hit. Clay Holmes, Chase Meadrith, Thomas Sajaci, 139 out of 199 going to the Cardinals. St. Louis, Kyle Simpson, and then Luis Angel Acuna debut. I'd have to get some pretty good odds on that one, James. I'd need some plus money for sure. Thomas Sajaci to 199. It's not so much the not hit. It's just I can't get solid contact. I need a good hit. We did go we went on a streak there. We were striking out regularly though. Max Kepler, Tim Tawa, Caleb Freeman Refractor, and Robert Hassel. I feel like we're at least getting on the board now. Now we just gotta get some quality. Nick Kurtz, base rookie. Chris Bubick, Tim Elko Refractor, and Ryan McMahon. There's Kurtz. Come on. Luke Keyshaw, Kyle Tucker, All-Star. Pete Armstrong, Night Terrors, and Logan Henderson. Yohan Moncada, orange coming. Mick Abel, come on. Austin Slater and the orange. Cal Raleigh to 25. Let's go, Mariners. Whoo. Nice hit, Brandon. Dude, that's more like it. Dumper. 21 out of 25 on the orange. Dude, that's filthy. Nice hit, bud. It's the one downside about breaking early, man. That train out there. Sorry if that's loud. It's loud to me. I don't think the mic's picking it up. Hopefully it's not a problem. Josh Naylor. Ha-Seong Kim, rookie on the negative refractor, going Dodgers. That is Brandon. Freddie Freeman, Fortune 15, and Soren Lau. Dumper orange. Just in time to see it. We still got a lot of hits left, too. That was the first scheduled auto of the break. Second actual auto. We did get one out of the retail, one bonus auto. Drake Baldwin, Nick Enright, Dylan Cruz, rookie debut. That's a refractor. Cedric Mullins. Ricky Kent with the Cruz refractor. Pete Crow Armstrong, Matthew Boyd refractor, Roki Sasaki rookie insert, and James Wood rookie debut. Top load the Wood. Just leave the other two after. Gunnar Hoglund, Mikael Garcia, Ryan O'Hearn All-Star, and Liam Hicks. Keep in mind, guys, anything that we pulled during the breaks, if you guys want to have looked at by Rare Edition, that's an option I can offer for you guys. That raw card review. I'll show you guys that here in a second, but it's an option I have because I work out of the same building that they do, and I can just walk the cards over. So here, I'll show you those here after this box. Matt Swanson, Tyler Rogers, Ryan Johnson, and Alan Roden. Harrison Bader, Ramon Laureano, Prism Refractor, Nick Kurtz, Power Players base this time, and Spencer Torkelson. Mason Flaherty, Nestor Cortez, Willie Castro Refractor, and Maverick Hanley. Nick Enright, Refractor, Danny Jansen, Yamamoto, 35th, and Cam Smith. Ben Rice, he's one I need to hit from today. Ben Rice, rookie debut. Drake Baldwin, base rookie. Brendan Donovan, All-Star. Tommy Pham. Couple more packs left. Few more shots at short prints in color. Cam Smith, rookie debut. Mick Abel, rookie debut. Prism Refractor. Power Players, Matt Shaw and Hayden Birdsong. Sorry, I just noticed that camera's just slightly zoomed in. Pull it back just a hair. Braxton Ashcraft, Moises Ballesteros debut. Cade Horton, Prism Refractor. Jake Berger. Will Wagner, Zach Veen, Carson McCusker Refractor, and Nick Kurtz, rookie debut. Go ahead and top load that one. Yet, Rare Edition's a company that we came across a few years ago at the National. We really fell in love with their slabs. They have what we all really think are hands down the nicest slabs in the market. I mean, it's not even close. This is what the slabs look like. These are their slabs. If you've seen these are the ones that have the Gorilla Glass on both sides. It's a polycarbonate shell with Gorilla Glass on both sides. The Gorilla Glass doesn't scratch. It feels like an iPhone in your hand. So the full slabs, they're a little bit pricier, but they're quick turnarounds. They're $39. They're a little bit more expensive materials, but the turnaround time on them is like under a week. So to get them back from PSA that fast is a whole lot more than 39. 39 at this point is I think like a month turnaround time with PSA plus. But yeah, that's the full slabs. What we do a lot of here in the breaks though are the raw card reviews. So the raw card review is like an option they would offer if they were live at a card show. Instead of using the flimsy card savers, they use an actual one touch with the sleeve inside to protect the surface. Tamper-proof label, full-blown grade. Next day grading, $9. So it's just without the glass slab. $9 next day. Just if we pull anything in the break that you guys want to have graded, just let me know. Hey, RCR this card or that card. I'll put a sticker on it. I'll walk that back to the grader's desk. And when I leave here today, I'll leave all these with the graders. When I come in tomorrow, I'll have a stack of them on my desk ready to message you out. Or at some point before I leave tomorrow, they'll all be finished, and I'll DM you a picture of the raw card review, let you know how it did. So it doesn't add any shipping time, no paperwork needed. Just let me know if you pull a card that you want to have raw card reviewed. All right. So I haven't done that PSA, that commercial, in a little bit. All right. Let's go Topps Chrome. One auto in this one, too. Hopefully, another one like Dumper. Good start. Here we go. Yeah, dude, they are so much nicer than PSA. I know they don't sell for as much as PSA. No one does. There's honestly not really a good reason why PSA is the top dogs other than they just are. They are hands down nicer quality. A lot nicer slabs. It's they do really well at shows because they like once you actually pick them up and hold them, like you feel the difference. Like it feels like a cell phone. So. All right, here we go, guys. Nacho Alvarez, Ha-Seong Kim, Future Stars, Paul Skeens, and Brenton Doyle. They're really good for like PC cards, where it's not necessarily have to maximize the resale value because you're not selling it. Salvador Perez, Jesse Winker, Prism Refractor, Luis Arias, Base Refractor, Ronald Blanco. That's true. 5 months at PSA to get a submission back. Yeah, my record with them was, I think, 13 months back during the initial shutdown they had, 2020, yeah. Reese Hines, Matt McClain, Giancarlo Stanton, Power Players, Bobby Witt. Yeah, I still have a stack of slabs. They were football slabs that I sent off. Drew Lock base cards, PSA 10s were going for like $300 for just a base rookie. And I sent off a stack of autos and good cards. Got good grades back on him, but by the time that they finally got back, his second season was already over, and it was not a good season. Those cards were selling for like I think like $50, and I should have sold them then. Joey Bart, Dustin Harris, Pete Fairbanks Refractor, Blake Snell. I was like, no, I'm gonna hold it out, and I made the wrong choice. Bradley Blaylock, Jazz Chisholm, All Etch, Chris Sale, and Carlos Correa. Yeah, dude, that's really frustrating too. Tanner Bybee, Nico Horner, Billy Cook Refractor, J.P. Crawford. Yeah, that's like it's 10 or bust. It's 10 or it was a waste of time and money. It's crazy. Michael McGreevy, Lane Thomas, Prism Refractor, Bryce Harper, Power Players, Josh Young. Aaron Judge, sleeve up the base. Hayden Birdsong, All Etch Tatis, and Jacob deGrom. There's also a cool feature in the slabs that Rare does. There is a hang on, Stuart Baroa, Nolan Jones, Lane Thomas Refractor, and C.J. Abrams. There's a NFC chip that's built into the slab that when you put your phone up to it, it will pull open a preloaded media file. So you can upload a media file to the slab. So it could be, a clip of the player, like maybe like a highlight clip of the player. It could be like a clip of when the card was pulled in a break. It could be, your kid opening a pack, a video of when you met the guy, whatever, right? Like you can upload the video, you can change it so that it kind of turns your card into an NFT. Trevor Story, Thomas Sajaci, Bryce Harper, and Sandy Alcantara. Like I said, it is a higher quality slab. Right to left, stay with the 5. Gotcha, Robert. Connor Norby, Ty Madden, Matt Shaw, Refractor, rookie, and JJ Bleday. Let's upload the rookie refractor for the Cubbies. That's Matthew Schatzer. Oh, okay, to 7. Keep set. I got you. 7. All right. Properties. Here, actually, let's do this. There we go. We'll cut. Gotcha, bud. So we are 4 spots from closing that left side, the 2-boxer. Got them lattes started early. Yordan Alvarez, Bryce Teodosio, Prism Refractor, Tarek Skubal All Edge, and Jaron Duran. Dude, I was opening the office fridge in there. I saw the cans of ginger beer still in there, along with the lime juice. I'm just missing one ingredient. Brandon Nimmo, I got some color coming. James Italian, Ronald Acuna, Fortune 15, and Luis De Los Santos. That's a color match for the Mets. 136 out of 150. True blue rookie. Going to the Metropolitans. Joseph Cubat with the Mets. Five and 6. Got you, Rebecca. Jada, base rookie. Kumar Rocker. Carlos Narvaez, refractor, Shota base. Five and 6. And then I got Justin Fenton going 9 and 10, closing us for round 1. So, guys, if you want to go ahead and send over, you can. It's not a rush. I'm not going to check them until after the break is done. Here, let me. Yeah. So, Matthew, I got Justin's comment coming in there first, bud. If you want to kick off round 2, just let me know. Like I said, I've got enough. I can do this 3 times. We usually do like 2 to 4 rounds. So, hadn't had this one up in a minute. We're going to figure out. We'll see what happens with it, but. I've got enough to do it 3 times. I got 3 of those platinum boxes. Let's see. Just paste this list real quick, and I'll throw up round 2. If you need to screenshot the first round that you're in, go ahead and do so now. If you're sending Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle, the normal Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle are all fine. The same one that we use for the breaks. Do me a favor, though. If you're sending with PayPal, make sure to use that gold 188 that's pinned in the chat. It is down here at the bottom. It should, as the comments come through, it should stay put. It's a different PayPal because the main PayPal that we use for the breaks, that is a business account. It will only allow us to take goods and services payments. They won't let us take friends and family. And I'm really trying to strip down these live fills as low as I can possibly go. I'm trying to make the retail price work. So anticipating not having to pay goods and services fees there. I want to make sure those payments are coming in as friends and family. So use that gold 188. That's Jason's personal. We can take a friends and family payment on that one. So, all right, round 2 is on the screen. And again, Matthew, I'm going to hold off until I see you verify that comment if you want 10 on the left side. I didn't know if you just wanted the spot because it was closing. If you want a spot on this one, man, give me a fresh claim. Otto Lopez, Xander Bogaerts, Kevin Alcantara, and Gavin Sheets. Anybody know if anybody watching the Guardians Astros? Do we know if Jose Ramirez, Christian Walker? I need a hit from each of them. Yamamoto, Christian Mina, Bryce Teodosio, Refractor, Francisco Alvarez. I got an 8-legger, and they're my first 2. I got Olsen and Wood. And I think a bunch of games are just about to start now. Chase McDermott, Billy Cook, Prism Refractor, Fernando Tatis, Fortune 15, Trey Turner. I saw Rebecca pop in. I'm sure Rebecca's got the Houston game on. Miguel Andujar. I got green coming. IKF, Austin Riley, and Valente Beloso, 24 out of 99. That is going to the Fish. Marlins, Gary Filippone. The green rookie to 99. 2 more packs. And we got NT. Suarez. I need one from him today, too. Adrian Del Castillo, Jesse Winker, Refractor, and Yu Darvish. And then last one up. Greg Jones. Auto. Forgot we hadn't... Is that a No, that's not a. Okay, I forgot we had a hot pack. Cade Povich, Orioles, Chaz Bloom on the rookie auto. I forgot we hadn't pulled the hit yet. Future stars Anthony Volpe and George Kirby. I'd have sweated a little bit. I saw the 2 autos over here, and I forgot that one of those was at a retail. So Povich, rookie auto. All right. Left 4. Kayla kicking off round 2. All right, first spot down on 2. Like I said, I got one of these for NT. We were doing case breaks of these when it had just released. Everything baseball has just gotten really tough to find, really expensive. This one is Blowout had this box this morning at 12:25, I believe. We should have 8 hits coming. They don't schedule it, 4 and 4, but it's usually 4 autos, 4 relics, or 5 autos, 3 relics. See those splits. Unless it's a redemption, I don't think we got a booklet. Booklets are case hits. There we go. All right. And we're off. I got Drew Burris, so Georgia Tech. I'm pretty sure that's one I'll have to random. 84 out of 99. I forgot there are some collegiate players in here that are not associated. Drew Burris, I don't think he's got a team. If he does, that's where it would go. But we'll have to check on that one. And then rookie Ha-Seong Kim is to 75. 12 out of 75 for the Dodgers on the red. Dodgers, that is Brandon Merrick. Can I get the NT box? Hold on one second. I don't think so for this round. I didn't get a follow-up from him on that one. So I had asked him if he wanted if he wanted 10 in this round, didn't hear anything. So I figured probably not. 10's open. Yeah. No. List should be good, right? Josh Steedens, I am just seeing your comment, though. Take a random on each side. We can do that. And then, yeah, Matthew, I got you, bud. All right. Ha-Seong Kim to 75. And then, like I said, I'm going to follow up on that Burris at the end. Game Gear, Rhett Lauder, 14 out of 99. So Reds, that is Rebecca. Triple Relic to 99. I was going to wait to put Josh up until you picked your number, bud. Yeah, Josh should go with the random. He's good with any spot. I'll put him on a random on each. But I'll wait until there's not somebody waiting on a number. Yeah, it looks like... Okay, Matthew is saying he'll take spot 10 on the left. Gotcha. All right. 10 to Matthew. Robert, once you pick yours, I'll give Josh one of what you don't pick. I don't want to give him the one that you were going to grab. Unless you just want me to go ahead and pick one. All right. 10 to Matthew. Tell you what, I'll give on the right side, I'll give Josh. Josh, I'm going to stick you right in the middle on that right side and give you 5. Okay, perfect. Robert grabbing 8 on the left. Eight to Robert. And then I'm gonna give Josh spot 2. I don't see any comments yet, so 2 to Josh. There we go. Should be up. Guessing probably one or two, at least like 2 or 3 more relics. I'm figuring. First one, Noah Schultz is to 75. Got a piece of the pinstripe. 50 out of 75. White Sox. Schultz red. White Sox, that was Rebecca. Allen grabbing 3 on the left. Sending now for both. If I don't, no worries, bud. I wouldn't start without yours. No, I would start with that. Yeah, I'd be good with starting with that. Just what I was trying to say. 3 to Allen. Yeah, I ain't worried about you for 33, bud. I expected to, yes. I honestly, I think we probably go 3 rounds. I was figuring we'd probably do 3 rounds of those tonight. There is a redemption coming up. Lou Boudreau to 99. 70 out of 99. Is it game used? Enclosed coach worn / used material. So listed as Chicago. I'm assuming that's Cubs, but I'm going to have to look that one up, just make sure. Yeah, dude, I don't know the black and white. It goes that far back. I got to check a lot of these. Lou Boudreau to 99, going to Chicago. Matthew, I'm thinking that's yours, but let me verify that's Cubs. Some of y'all know, you can fill me in. All right, I got a redemption. So it looks like it is going to be a 5 auto box, unless, is there a booklet? No booklet. Good luck, guys. Ooh. Bat nameplate signatures. Man, I wish this card was in the box. Card 15, Tony Perez. Let me see what team they've got that listed for. Hold on. I mean, I think I know, but let me double check. I got the checklist up. I knew we probably have a few of these. Bat nameplate. It was Dion and Perez for the Reds. Okay, yeah, all Reds. Dude, that's going to be sick. That's going to be a nasty redemption. If it's the one I'm thinking it is. That's a 1 of 1. Dude, that's a 1 of 1. Wow. Rebecca. I'm looking at the checklist right now. Bat nameplate signatures, card number 15, Tony Perez. It shows it is to 1. That is filthy. Yeah, it's listed in the checklist as Cincy. Let's see. Never played for him? He managed for the Cubs 1 year, never played. Okay, 1 year. Yeah, yeah. So here, let me just hold on. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's there's the bat nameplate signatures, Tony Perez to 1, and it is showing up under the Reds. Nasty, dude. Managed the Cubs in 1960. That is so sick. Man, I wish that card was not a redemption, though. Wish we had that one. So the bat nameplate, we pulled one of those once. It wasn't an auto. I pulled a Deion Sanders of that. Ironically, same, also Reds. It had the I think it said I think it had like the Louisville part, like the Louisville Slugger logo, like the full word Louisville Slugger, like that piece carved out of the barrel of the bat. That's so sick. Not a knob, but a nameplate. I'll take it, man. So I get my chat set back up here. Click out of a bunch of stuff. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, next one up. Autos. Should be autos the rest of the way. Steve Garvey for the Dodgers. 34 out of 49. Dodgers. That one was Brandon Merrick. Some pretty solid ones in this one. Still got a couple to go, too. Hold on. To 99, clutch factor, Bryce Matthews. So another patch auto. That one's Houston. Houston, that was Rebecca there at the end. A little closer mojo, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, hang on, that was not a thick one. I think this next one's an NIL, if it's who I think it is. There's Bryce Matthews. Oh, yeah. To 10. Great box. Rintaro Sasaki. You got to drop one. Rebecca, I don't know if I dropped one for yours. I'll wait this for the board. So Sasaki is another one that, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't think he's been associated anywhere, right? Went back to Stanford. Pretty sure that's going to be another random. We'll double check it before we do, but I think everybody's going to be in on that one. Okay, last one in this one. We still got the 2 multiverse, so hang tight. Don't go nowhere yet. That is going to be to 99. 25 out of 99. Jackson Churio. What a box, man. Come on, one more time. Robert Renaud. Nice hit, man. Churio patch auto. Yeah, it should be random. Let me see. I'm gonna double check and just make sure nothing happened I didn't hear about. But Yeah, I've got that one, and I believe we're random in that Burris as well. Burris is just a parallel, but that Sasaki's a nice one, man. It's an auto to 10. Joe, I see you 5 and 6 on the left. I'm just checking to see if I missed any others before you. I think I'm good before that. All right, 5 and 6 left side or Joe. Gotcha, bud. Good box, man. I will take those. I need to call that LCS up and just let them know. Like, I mean, I guess they'd want to know. They got no reason not to, right? Not like they were going to ever open it. All right, here we go. 2 left. If you haven't hit yet, best of luck. And again, don't go anywhere after this. I still have the I have the Sasaki to random as well as the Burris. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure I'm random in both of those. We'll do a quick wiki search on them. Somebody's in there editing wiki right now. That'd be a hack. All right, I got a bonus in this one. So a lot of these boxes have bonus cards in them. Like a third, I feel like 3 or 4 a case have a bonus card, and this is one of them. I think the bonus is this one, and no way. Ooh, Max Muncy, same exact one we just pulled. This one's to 49. On the RPA though, Max Muncy again. I think that's the bonus. So silhouette signatures. Was that what the? Yeah, that was the Churio too. Silhouette signatures to 49 going to the A's. You know who I thought that was for a second. Andrew Griffith. Again, I think that's the bonus. We also have Mason Neville, first Bowman, 10-10, true blue to 150 for the Reds. So Cincy, Rebecca. Mason Neville, first Bowman, true blue auto to 150. Said, let them know. I got one more here. And again, we got to random the Sasaki, so hold tight. Honestly, man, good box. Some good boxes in this. We had some good hits. We've definitely been turning the breaks around lately. Just a heads up, guys, tomorrow's going to be my last break of the week. So I've got some family coming in from Nashville. They're coming in on Thursday, and I've also got doctor's appointment Thursday morning. Nothing major, but just something that's going to basically keep me from being able to break Thursday anyway. So I'll be out Thursday, Friday. Still out the weekend as always. So I've only got 3 days of breaking this week. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So I'm going to cook up a nice one for tomorrow. Let's see. What do we got here? Nice. Thomas White. Marlins get a nice one. 2025 first Bowman, base auto, PSA 9. One of the better prospects in that class, actually. Top pitcher. Let's see. Marlins were Gary. We'll take it, dude. All right. Like I said, I am going to random these off. So the Sasaki to 10 is a nice hit. We'll do the Drew Burst as well. Again, let me just double check here real fast. Hold on. I am quite sure that both of those are going to need random. I just want to double check though. Rentaro, I'm very sure. Yeah, Stanford Cardinal. Okay, nowhere to go there. And then Burris, I believe he's still at Georgia Tech. Yes, still Georgia Tech. So we are going to random both of those. All right, let's pull up my random here. Give me 1 second. Let me just set it up real fast. And we'll do this, and then we'll do the recap, and we'll start running live fills. for Rentaro Sasaki, 10 auto from NT on 4/21/26. This is why I typically do just the deck of playing cards. Kind of forgot about the playing cards there until I got about halfway through this. So, Drew Burris. Burris was to 99. Almost done, guys. Sorry. There we go. Burris, Sasaki. I'm gonna do this 2 separate randoms. I mean, everybody's in on both of them. I'm sorry about that, bud. Rebecca Patterson at least take one of them. 9 on the left. Gotcha, Jodamar. Let me update that real quick. 2 spots left in round 2 for the 2-boxer. And then here, let me go ahead and pull this on screen. There we go. So this is we'll start with the Sasaki. We'll do that one first. So random for the Rentaro Sasaki to 10 auto from NT. On 4/21/26, that's today. 5 times on the randomizer. As always, guys, Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. I'm going to spin it 5 times. Whatever team ends up in the top spot after that 5th randomization, that top spot is who is going to take the Sasaki, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on a separate random for the Burris. So 5 spins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Angels. Stays in Cali. Okay, Angels. And then I'll check see who's got them here in a second. But first, the random for the Drew Burris to 99 on 4/21/26. That's today. Same deal, 5 times. Diamondbacks down to Nats, 30 teams. Good luck. Top spot after 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nationals taking the Burris. I need that screen that's on to look at that. Let's see. Ricky Kent with the Nats taking the Burris, and the Angels are James Clemens. James, tell me you're still in here. You know how it works. Nothing till the end. Last hit. You know that's the only way I can get you a good hit. We'll take the Sasaki, dude. That's solid, man. You're the card show. Do you expunge $1 bins? Do you expect $1 bins to be in top loaders? Probably not. Not dollar bins, no. I mean, $5 bins, yes. I could see doing that though. I don't think a dollar bin needs to be in top loaders. I wouldn't. Honestly, probably 50-50. I'd say half the time they're sleeved. No, you know what? I would. I don't see a lot of dollar bins. I mean, that's the thing. $2, $3, $5. I'm going to say 50-50. 50-50 top loaded, and the other half just sleeve only. But, I mean, I would expect them all to be in sleeves. But, yeah, I feel like I'm sure I've seen dollar bins with top loaders. Plenty of them. But it's, again, not an expectation. All right, here's the recap. So James, here we'll do the hits in a second. First up, The color. I got 2 spots left, by the way, in round 2 of that 2-boxer. Valente Belozo, green to 99. Luis De Los Santos, blue to 150. Matt Shaw, rookie refractor. Power players, Nick Kurtz. Rookie debut, Nick Kurtz. James Wood, rookie debut. Dylan Cruz, rookie debut, refractor. Ha-Seong Kim, negative refractor, rookie. Nick Kurtz, base rookie. Thomas JC to 199. Steele Hall, first Bowman mega. In action, Brady Ebel mega die cut to 150. Sean Gamble, first Bowman mega. Kyle Lodi's first Bowman laser. Kate Anderson, first chrome. Gavin Keelan, first mega. Tate Southacene, first mega. Seth Hernandez, first chrome. Nick Kurtz, power players, gold to 50 rookie. Nice. And then the hits. So Rintaro Sasaki goes to James Clements and the Angels. Out of 10. Peerless signatures. Off the random. While we're at it, Drew Burris to 99, going to the Nationals off the random. Jackson Churio, patch autos to 99, the silhouette patch auto. Clutch Factor to 99, Bryce Matthews patch auto. Steve Garvey to 49, Timeless Talents blue auto. A filthy redemption. Rebecca, let me know if you want me to send you the code. I'm going to assume you want me to send this unscratched until you tell me otherwise. So if you do want me to send it, let me know. I can send it now. Bat nameplate signatures, Tony Perez, which is a, looks like it's going to be a 1 of 1. That's what the checklist says. Lou Boudreau going to Chicago. I'll sort of will double check. Pretty sure that's going to be the Cubs, though, to 99. Noah Schultz to 75, National Treasures, single color. Game Gear, Rhett Lauder to 99. Cade Povich, rookie auto. Carlos Duran, rookie auto. Cal Raleigh, auto to 25 on the orange. Nice dumper sig. From the multiverse on a bonus, Max Muncy on the RPA to 49. Another silhouette RPA. Mason Neville, rare edition 1010, first Bowman, true blue to 150. And then on the PSA 9, Thomas White, first Bowman, base auto. And guys, that is it. That's what I got for this one. I'll take them in bed. Yes, Caleb, for sure. Yeah. And listen, if you can't respond right away, you're good for $33. I'll float you. Breaker's call on that one. What's that 101? I see you over on YouTube. Just saw your comment. Sorry if that's been up there for a minute. All right. I got 2 spots left in the live fill, in round 2 of the live fill. Round 1 did close. I'm going to go in here and check payments for round 1 now. So bear with me here. I'm going to jump out of the chat for just a second, but I have Robert Renaud in 1, 2, and 3, and then I've got Mark Leffler in 4 and 8. Rebecca's in 5 and 6. Robert Bryant's in spot 7, and then Justin Fenton in 9 and 10. So just a reminder for round 1. Appreciate you, bud. Thanks, 101. All right, let's see. Bear with me 1 second. Again, I'm out of the chat here for a second, looking at payments, making sure we got them all in. If you haven't sent yet for round 1, go ahead and send now. Just again, reminder: if you're using PayPal, there's a different PayPal. I've got it pinned at the bottom of the chat. It's that gold188 at yahoo.com. Yeah, at yahoo.com. We can take friends and family on that one. Regular Venmo, regular Cash App, regular Zelle, same options from the breaks. Those are all fine. Those are always friends and family. But yeah, the PayPal, the regular PayPal is a business account. It makes us take those in as goods and services. So trying to keep the pricing down as low as I can. So to cut down on those fees, I went ahead and gave you guys the Jason's Personal, where we can take a friends and family payment. All right, what do we got here? Robert Bryant, I've got you for a pair. He did say he went ahead and sent for both. So I got you, bud. Mark Leffler, I got you for both. Justin, I've got you for both. Robert Renaud, I've got you for all three. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see, Rebecca, I've got you for a pair. I've got you for a pair twice. I'm seeing other payments coming in. We might have closed the second round. Yeah, we did. Okay, hold on. We closed the second round. Let me just double check this real fast. Jump back into the chat. I'm sure, yep, it logged me out. Okay. So I got 7 on left to Robert, and then Joe, I've got you closing, which would be the spot number 1. Okay, so Robert 7, Joe in 1. Let me update that real quick. One and 7. All right, guys. So same deal. If you guys, I saw a couple payments have already come in there for round 2. If you haven't sent yet, though, round 2 is now full. So go ahead and drop payment there on that one. I am going to pull that list off the screen here in just a second, and I will throw up what will be the last round I got available, round 3. I have 3 total boxes of the Platinums. So I can only run this 3 times. 1 and 2 are now closed. 3's about to go live. Let me just grab a blank list. If you need a screenshot of that list for round 2, take it now. You don't need it, but if you want it, take it now because I'm about to pull it down. And there it goes. Round 3 is on the screen. All right, now let me get back in here and check these payments again. Rebecca, you sent, I'm sorry, Rebecca, you sent twice. So I've got you for 66 overpayment. Yeah, that was recent. So, I mean, if you're cool, we can just take it off the next one, next time around, or I can send it back. Just let me know. And then, let's see, we said Robert Bryant went ahead and covered his round 2. Let me mark him off. Matthew Schatzer, I saw yours. Thank you, sir. And then Joe DeMar, I've got yours. And then Kayla had asked me to DM. I'll send that real quick. Just close the live fill. 33, just one spot, right, Kayla? Yeah. All right, while y'all are getting those in there for round 2, I'm going to go ahead and set up the randoms here real quick. Just got to do a couple copy paste. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Okay, and then Joe, I've got yours. Appreciate you, bud. Hang on. There it goes. Got it. All right, Joe. Joe, I've got you with 2 and 1. There we go. 3 spots total. Appreciate you. There's 1. There's 2. I've got one of these already written up. There it is. Copy, paste. Today's the 21st. This is live fill number 1. I have to check my parlay here in a minute. I got a bunch of legs that have. I think they've all started. I think I had everything at like 3:45 at the latest. I fill 1 5 times, and then let me just grab the team list, and then I should be good on these. Okay, live fill 1, live fill 2, both randoms all good to go. We are all paid up for round 1. Appreciate that, guys. Let me run back through this one more time for round 2. I think I had some payments come in while we were doing that right there. Let me just go ahead and knock them out real fast because I'm still logged into everything. It'll log me out in a minute. Robert Renaud, I got you for 1. Kayla, I've got yours. And then I think I'm down to, let me refresh this one more time over here. Good, good. Refresh that one. Okay, and then last up here. Okay, yep, I'm just down to Josh Thedens and Alan Shaver. Let me just send them DMs real quick so they can send over while we are breaking round 1. They're both in round 2. Josh, round 2 of the live fill. I'm just going to copy and paste this message. Copy. There's 1. And then let me just see if they sent to the regular PayPal. Okay, I just want to double check. Let's see. There we go. Okay, got DMs sent. If y'all were sending payments while I was typing that, my bad. Nope, Alan, there you go. I just hopped back into the chat and I saw sent. I just sent you a DM, bud. I see it. Yep, you're good to go. Thank you, sir. And then Josh is good. He'll send later. Not worry about him. All right, so we're all paid up. And then, again, back in the chat. Matthew, it was James Clements got the Sasaki. Yeah, Angels. Sounds good. Okay. Appreciate you, bud. We can do that. We'll go. I'm gonna go Jody just because we already have a Joe in here and Joe's last name's tough. So, all right. Let's see. Rebecca's good with credit. Ricky, what spot number you like, bud? Yeah, let me know what spot you like, and I'll put you in there, man. All right. Let's get started. Let me pull this on screen. we go. So I have got, whoops, there we go. This is round 1. I know this is small, guys. I'll make this bigger in just a minute. Let me get through the random first. I got Robert Renaud in spots 1, 2, and 3. Mark Leffler in 4. Rebecca Ann Patterson's in 5 and 6. Robert Bryant's in 7. Mark Leffler's in 8. Justin Fenton's in 9 and 10. That's my 1 through 10 spots. And then here is the randomizer. So 26 Multiverse Series 2 Baseball and a 21 Bowman Platinum. 2-box, triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, 4/21/26. 5 total times on that randomizer. We do everything live. We don't bother with the dice roll. We always do it 5 times. Once that list has been randomized, that 5th and final time, that's the one that we're going to stick with. I'm going to copy and paste that randomized list. I'll drop it next to your all's names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot 6, you're going to get all the 6s. 6, 16, 26. 7 gets the 7, 7, 17, 27, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and bust the box, or boxes. So best of luck, guys. 5 times. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Marlins down to the Rays. Copying. Pasting. And let me just shift these over. And now we can zoom. All right, so Robert, I've got you with the Marlins, Angels, Astros, Nats, Twins, Royals, Padres, Braves, and Cubs. Mark Leffler with the O's, Red Sox, and Tigers. Rebecca with the Giants, Cardinals, Reds, Diamondbacks, Rockies, and Brewers. Robert Bryant, Rangers, Mariners, and Mets. Mark Leffler with the Yankees, White Sox, and Phillies. And then Justin Fenton, Blue Jays, A's, Dodgers, Guardians, Pirates, and Rays. Keep in mind, it is a 21 Bowman Platinum. The prospect class isn't anything crazy. I guess Julio and Bobby Witt would be the big prospects in the pipeline at that point. There's a lot of vet chasing it, though. They're harder to pull, but they are in the checklist. Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Vlad, Acuna. Like it's just absolutely, it's all the names you want to see on there. So they're a little bit longer chases. They're also like $80 for a 2 auto box. Make really good pairs with the multiverse, which is just 1 card. I got to get something else in there to make sure every spot gets. I mean, even if they're base, I need every box spot to have something. So it's a nice pairing. We did a bunch of them. Astros for Red Sox is being offered. Robert with the Astros. Red Sox are with. Who's got the Red Sox? Mark in the 4. Mark's got the Red Sox. Mark's asking if he can go Cardinals from Rebecca. Rebecca, anything you're looking to try to trade Mark Leffler to trade out for your Cardinals? Anyone but the Yanks, Mark said. So there. Those are the options. Yep, I got you, Alan. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I think it came through like just as I was like typing out the message. I was typing out to one person, I was copying and pasting and sending that to you. Like during all that, I think is when you sent. Yep, I got you though. You are good to go. Rebecca may want my Astros 3-way trade. Okay, that's interesting. We could do that. So Robert is suggesting a 3-way trade. Rebecca says Philly. Robert is, let's see, Philly's one of them. So Mark, Philly for Cardinals is offered, but what Robert is suggesting is, I guess, Cardinals to Mark. So Rebecca, it would be Oh, here, let me do it like this. It would be Cardinals to Mark. His Red Sox would go to who else was it in there? Who had the Red Sox? Sorry, Astros. Who had the Astros? This one. Okay. So it would be Astros to Rebecca, Red Sox to Robert, Cardinals to Mark. We're keeping it professional here. But yeah, basically the three of you guys would each get your team. So yeah, Astros to Rebecca, Cardinals to Mark, Bo Sox to Robert. And if that doesn't work for anyone, the other option that was on the table was, I believe, Cardinals for Phillies. Okay, Mark says he's good with that. Robert, Rebecca, you two good with that trade? Rebecca, you would be basically trading your Cardinals for the Astros. You'd be getting Astros. Mark would be getting your Cardinals, and Robert, you'd be getting those Bo Sox. Mark's good with it. Robert's good with it. Rebecca, it's up to you. If that works for you, I'm not even going to finish it. Don't want Astros. Okay. All right, that's okay. So then if the three ways off the okay, wants Angels. Robert, does that still work? If we switch that to Angels? Sorry, the delay. And if that doesn't work, we've got, see, I don't want to part with the Angels, hoping for a time. Okay, so Robert's going to pass on the Angels, the counter. The other one that was on the table, it looked like it was about to go through before the three-way proposal, was Phillies for Mark, one of the Cardinals. Phillies for Cardinals, I believe, was the counter. Right. Mark, you offered any of your teams except for the Yankees for the Cardinals. Rebecca says she'd do Phillies for Cardinals. Does that one work for you guys? Appreciate the patience here, guys. I want to make sure everybody gets what they're looking for. All right, Rebecca's good on the Philly trade. Mark, you good? That works? Okay, cool. We got it. Cardinals for Phils. Oh, here. While we do last call, somebody give me a number on the multiverse box. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 boxes left. I'll tell you what. It's the same order, but whoops, that was on top. There you go. Same order. Nothing's changed. 1 through 8. All right, first comment I got, make sure from here. The 6 was the first one that came in. Mark 6. I don't know how well you can see that, but 6 it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 6 right here. I did just grab a platinum, so... All right, guys, take a screenshot if you need it. I'm going to pull that down. It says Alvarez is batting. I've missed on him a few times. I put Jordan in a few of my my parlays. Rebecca, let me know if Christian Walker's done anything. I need a hit from Christian Walker, and I also need one from Jose Ramirez in that game. I got 2 of my 8 in that game. I've got an 8-leg just one hit a piece parlay. It's like $5 for like 200. I got Jose Ramirez, Christian Walker, Matt Olson, James Wood, Kevin McGonigal, Jordan Walker, Suarez, and Ben Rice. Anybody know if any of those guys have hit yet? I just need a hit. I don't need homers. I'm gonna open up. We're gonna kind of churn through the Bowman cards. So trade window's still open, but it's really last call. Very low, Mark. Every once in a while I'll hit one, but very, very low. I hit a football touchdown parlay this past season. It was 4 digits. It was like 1,300. It was like I think it was like an 6-leg touchdown parlay, 6-leg. I think it was 5 for like 13 something, 1350. I had one earlier in the season that was 50 for like it was a few grand. It was like $3,000. That was a nice one. That was my biggest one yet. Big man tried to slide. Passing on the Braves offer. I didn't even see that one. Did a crazy 20-leg parlay between college and NFL. Lost it on Monday Night Football Game 20. Dude, that sucks, man. I have told Manny on multiple occasions. He does that, man. We'll be on the phone, talking on on a Thursday, a Friday, and he'll put together he'll want to do like a leg from every game or a pick 'em, and he'll always throw in that Monday night game. And I'm like, dude, if you're 19 for 20 or 14 for 15 or whatever it is, and you've got a cash out option before that Monday night game, are you going to take it? And he's like, yeah, probably. I'm like, then don't even put it on there. Like, what's the point? Best case scenario is you get less of a payout. There's no scenario where you go 20 for 20 because you're going to take the payout first. Now, if you're not going to take the payout, that's a different story. All right, guys. I didn't see any other trades. Let's do it. Should have 2 autos, and we usually get 2 numbered parallels. They don't advertise the 2 numbered, but we usually get 2 numbered parallels. All right, I'm going to go through these kind of quick. Josh Bell, Carson Tucker, Jordan Diaz, Ryan Mountcastle, Max Scherzer, Cody Bellinger, John Diaz, Hudson Haskin, J-Dom, Braylon Marquez, Yadier Molina, Austin Hendrick, Garrett Mitchell, Mackenzie Gore, Eloy Jimenez, Max Kepler, Clayton Kershaw, Aaron Bracco, Heriberto Hernandez, Alex Bregman, Spencer Howard rookie, Kobe Mayo, Tyler Soderstrom, Blaze Jordan, Giancarlo Stanton, Joey Bart rookie, Max Meyer, Anthony Servideo, Ha-Seong Kim is 79 out of 199 for the Padres. So pink going to the Pods. That's Robert Renaud getting one of those parallels. Steven Strasburg, Miguel Cabrera, Nasim Nunez, Seth Johnson, Nick Madrigal, Nate Pearson, Chris Bryant, Nick York, Yolbert Sanchez, Aaron Nola, Fernando Tatis, Casey Mize, Mick Abel, Blaze Jordan, Jared Schuster auto, Braves getting the first auto. That's going to Robert Renaud in the 3. You go, Robert. Base auto, Jared Schuster. Yermin Mercedes, Ketel Marte, Austin Wells, Jared Kelly. There, let me top load these 2 real quick. 1 auto down, 1 numbered parallel down. Expecting 1 more of each coming up. There's Schuster. Sorry, there's a camera cable. And Ha-Seong Kim. One of those where I bet 10 would have paid 200K. Joseph, the wild ones. Yeah, dude, I like those too. Those are fun. Usually when I do those, it's like a dollar for like 35 grand. 50 grand. 50 grand's a nice one. If I can get out for like, $1 or $2, like those are fun ones to throw around. I've never come close on one of those though. JJ Blade, Joe Adell, Luis Robert, Ryan Mountcastle, Ji Hwan Bei, Eric Pena, Akil Badu, Jose Altuve, Chris McMahon, Alika Williams, Jared Kelenic, Jose Abreu, Keston Hira, Simon Musiotti, Daxton Fulton, Andres Jimenez, Joey Votto, Nick Madrigal, Mario Feliciano, Jose Salas, Gabriel Arias, there we go, Whit Merrifield, Matt Chapman, Beck Way, Bryson Stott, and our numbered Alika Williams, 61 out of 250. That one's going Rays. That is Justin Fenton in the 10. Yeah, one of the things that I like to do is at the beginning of the season, it always works best at the beginning of the year. I like to look at like where the money's being placed in Vegas throughout the week and see how the lines move. So like if, when you look at like an over-under or any of the game lines, they're supposed to be like 50-50s. There should be like just as good a chance of being one way as the other, right? And if the betting is coming in lopsided on one side or the other, and Vegas is not adjusting the line, they're just letting it happen. That tells me that like they feel like they have an advantage with more of the money being on that side. I go the other way on that. I hit a nice like 7-leg at the beginning of the year where I hated every one of them, but I just bet with Vegas on every leg. And went 7 for 7. I think week 2 I went like 6 for 7. As the season progressed, like people started to get a better feel for the teams. But at the beginning of the year, man, there was a lot of opportunity there. Sixto Sanchez, Clark Schmidt, Jake Vogel, Zach Veen, Dylan Carlson, Bo Bichette, Yohan Moncada, Francisco Lindor, Hedbert Perez, Alfonso Rivas, Yu Darvish, Jake Cronenworth, Jeremy De La Rosa, Hyun-Il Choi, Austin Wells. Nice auto for the Yankees. We'll take that. Not bad. Yankees, where are we at? There they are. Mark in the 8. Austin Wells auto. Tyler Stevenson, rookie. Andrew Vaughn, Gage Workman, Slade Sassoni, Jordan Walker, Matt Olson, Ronald Acuna, Jamari Baylor, Jack Conowitz, Shohei Ohtani on the base, and Pete Alonso. Sleeve up that base Ohtani. We've graded a few of these. We've had several come back as 10s. I think I've had like 3 gems come out. And like I think it was 3 10s and 1 9. Austin Wells, base auto, Yankees. Finally, Walker, just not the auto. We've I was really hoping we were going to close the live fill from yesterday. I put these up yesterday, those 2020 Bowman Draft Asia boxes. It's like a third of a hobby box. I'm at 260 on those, and that 2020 draft class is where we see Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker, first Bowman, and Pete Crow Armstrong's first Bowman both come out of that class. There's some others as well, but those are the 2 big ones. All right, Multiverse, here we go. Also, guys, if you're in round 2, that is coming up right after this. Payments are all good. We're going to jump straight into it. Already got the random set up. We're good to go. All right. Slab. Feels a little thicker. Maybe a Beckett. SGC. Maybe just a okay, it's a Beckett. And it's a gem mint. It's a 9.5 with a 10 auto. It is out of 2011 Bowman Sterling, Francisco Lindor for the Cleveland Indians. Sterling prospect auto, 9.5, almost a quad. 9 on the corners, 9.5 on the rest. But that is a refractor auto. 186 out of 199. So to 199, Francisco Lindor for the Cleveland Indians. Who had him? Cleveland, where we at? Cleveland. Justin Fenton in the 10. Nice hit, bud. Not too bad. So here was the recap. They're short and sweet on these. We had Alika Williams to 250. We had Ha-Seong Kim to 199. Jared Schuster base auto. Austin Wells base auto. Francisco Lindor. BGS 9.5 Gem Mint with a 10 auto grade on a 2011 Bowman Sterling Prospect auto refractor. Francisco Lindor to 199 for the Cleveland Indians. I keep saying it because that's what it is. That's what's printed on the card. All right, that is round number 1. Let me print that list real quick, and we're going to jump right on into round 2. I've got round 3 on the screen if anybody wants to kick us off. If not, I'll hold that last one for next time. Let's see. Absolutely, bud. I was too, man. We got closer. Like a lot of times when we don't fill a live fill, it's because we had like, you know, a spot or two down. I think we were around halfway on that one. So we got close enough that I was hoping that would go. All right, grabbing one, and then somebody give me a number between 1 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for this next one. Round 2. What box you guys like? While y'all decide, I'm going to pull this up on screen. Hang on, before I do, 6, first comment that came in. 6, 7. So Kayla 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second to last. I know it may show different on y'all's screen. Sometimes it even shows different on my 2 screens. But I go by the one I can stick on the screen and show you. Put those here. I'll tell you, we'll stick them back here. Not really in the way. All right. And here we go. Round number dos. All right, Joe Iacoben in spot number 1. Josh Steedens is in 2. Alan Shaver in 3. Kayla Gray in 4. Joe is in 5. Joe is in 6. Robert Renaud in 7. Robert Bryant in 8. Jody in spot 9. Matthew Schatzer in spot 10. So there's my 1 through 10 list. And then just like last time, guys, bringing the random up. Here's the next one. 26 Multiverse Series 2 Baseball and a 21 Bowman Platinum. 2-box triple random. This is live fill number 2 for today, April 21st. 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list, just like last time. Diamondbacks down to Nats. After that 5th and final random, I'll copy and paste the list next to your names. Move the columns over so that if you're in spot 5, you get the 5s. 5, 15, 25. 6 takes the 6s. 6, 16, 26. So on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after the buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and bust the boxes. Best of luck. Here we go. 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Yankees down to the Astros. Copying. And pasting. Taking 11 through, missed it. Hang on. 11 through 30. Up there. 21 through 30. Missed it again. Up there. Now we can zoom in and see. Joe, I got you with the Yankees, the Angels, and the Pirates. Nice set. Josh Steedens, A's, Phillies, and Diamondbacks. Alan Shaver, Marlins, Tigers, and Rangers. Kayla with the Brewers, Rockies, and Mets. Joe with the Orioles, Braves, and Mariners, as well as the Royals, Red Sox, and Blue Jays. Robert Renaud, Cubs, Cardinals, and Reds. Robert Bryant, Dodgers, Giants, and Nats. Jody with the Guardians, Padres, and Twins. Matthew Schatzer with the Rays, White Sox, and Astros. Keep in mind, guys, that that multiverse is it's a repack. The checklist is available on their website. Every team's got some chase in that one. Some more so than others, but every team's got some chasers. Nobody's drawing dead on that multiverse. Also, keep in mind we're looking at that prospect class that was in place in 21, but we're also looking at the vets that were in place there. That's really more what we're hunting. They're tougher pulls. You got to remember they're 2 autos, but they're technically still mega boxes. I believe these were sold exclusively in Walmart back in the day. I don't know if they were in 21, but I know at some point Bowman Platinum was a Walmart box. But like I said, it is 2 autos, and there are some big vet chases. We got some volume to sift through. At $80 though, man, $80 for a 2 auto box. That ain't bad. Let's see. Let me see how my parlay is doing. Okay, McGonigal, I'm good. Oh man, I still need a bunch. So I got Jose Ramirez. Rebecca, I need a Christian Walker hit. I got James Wood. I still need Matt Olson. So I got 2 in one game, 2 in another game. Each of those I got 1 of the 2, and then my 4 Lucy's, just one in 4 different games. I got 1 of those 4. Kevin McGonigal. I still need Jordan Walker, Eugenio Suarez, and Ben Rice. It is early. All these games are like 4th, 5th inning. The looks like the Stros and Guardians are in the 6th. Soto's in there as the Nats. Was that his rookie year? No. It was not his rookie year with the. No, for sure not. It would have been. I think it was was it 19? When was Soto's rookie year? Was it 19? But I do believe he's a Nat. I'm pretty sure he's a Nat. We can double check that. Don't take that as fact. I haven't looked that up, but I think he's a Nat in 21. Just not a rookie. Yeah, it's still the Nats. I'm pretty sure. All right, guys, last call. Not seeing any action, so we're gonna hop on in. I tell you what, while we have that last call, I'm going to go ahead and crack the packs out. Take a screenshot of the list if you need it. I'm going to pull that down so we get the big screen up, but I'm going to go ahead and just get all the packs opened up because that part takes a minute. Couldn't have pulled worse teams. Cubs for Red Sox is being offered. Hold up. Cubs for Red Sox. Robert Renaud with the Cubs, and he's offering his Cubs for Joe's Red Sox. How'd you do in Vegas, Matthew? Tell you what, you guys can see. I'm gonna at least get the box opened up. Trying to let that one open trade play out a second. You got Cubs for Red Sox being offered, Joe. Last year went with 8, came home with nothing. This year went with 10, came home with 5. A winner not absolutely crushed. You spent some time there too, didn't you? That's awesome, man. Yeah, I haven't been to Vegas in about a year. I went last. I guess I was there last June, so it's less than a year. While the wife and kids were in Greece for the summer. You know, my wife's from Greece, so she goes back and sees her family every summer. She'll go for like a month. You know, stays with her family the whole time. But yeah, she'll take the kids. I can't go for that long. Sometimes I'll go for a couple weeks, but I hadn't been in a little while. This past summer, when she did that, when she went to Greece, my parents met me out in Vegas for a couple days. Had like a weekend trip. It was hot, man. It was so hot. Vegas in June. It was like 115 every day. Monday through Saturday. Ugh. That's a long time. That's a long time in Vegas. I mean, it helps that you were there for work, right? So like you had stuff to do during the day. Probably limited how long you could stay out, but yeah, if you get down early, that's a tough trip. Last time I was there for a long time like that, I got up early, pretty good. I was up pretty good early, and I was up enough that I was able to play the rest of the time there. Lost some of it, like half of it, but I still went home up. Yeah, I was up a few grand after the first couple of days. And I mean, if I can sit down with, if I can lose 300 a night, 400 a night, like I can play for a while. I play like $15 a spin. I'm looking for dollar tables. I don't like playing nickels. I like spreading the numbers around too much. I don't want to lose that fast. All right, guys, take a screenshot if you need it. I'm going to pull this down. Didn't see any action on that trade. Here we go. Again, just going to kind of churn and burn through these. Lubob, Heber Perez, Alfonso Rivas, Jose Abreu, Akil Badu, Jose Altuve, Jeremy De La Rosa, Hyun Il Choi, Jordan Walker. There we go. What's he sitting on, about 8 knocks this year? Cardinals, where are we at? Robert Renaud with a J-dub. Nice, dude. Base auto. We will take it. Jordan Walker. I think he's got 8 homers so far. Braylon Marquez, Cody Bellinger, Gage Workman, Slade Sassoni, Robert Hassel, Alex Bregman, Max Kepler, Clayton Kershaw, Jamari Baylor, Jack Kakanowitz, Giancarlo Stanton, Spencer Howard, Carson Tucker, Jordan Diaz, Sixto Sanchez, renowned rookies, Steven Strasburg, Joey Bart, Austin Hendrick, Garrett Mitchell, Andrew Vaughn, and Bo Bichette. Yeah, we'll take that. A lot of prospects that didn't pan, but not all of them. We got some good ones. That's one. Jordan Walker. Would love to got that one on some color. Francisco Lindor, Clark Schmidt, Simon Muzziotti, Daxton Fulton, Yu Darvish, Nick Madrigal, Adinso Reyes, Burl Carraway, Andres Jimenez, Joey Votto, Ryan Mountcastle, Jake Vogel, Zach Veen, Sam Huff, renowned rookies, Joe Adell, rookie, Matt Chapman, Alexander Vargas, Maximo Acosta, Cabrian Hayes, renowned rookies, Whit Merrifield, Kyle Lewis, Jared Schuster, Matthew Allen, Luis Campasuano, Sixto Sanchez, rookie, Joey Gallo, Spencer Torkelson, Kyle Harrison, Ha-Seong Kim, rookie, Vlad. Haven't seen anything numbered yet and still waiting on an auto. Walker Buehler, Nick Maton, Eric Rivera, Austin Hendrick, Buster Posey, Jared Kelenic, Austin Cox, Alex Solari, Green, JT Ginn. That one is to 99. 24 out of 99 for the Mets. Mets were Kayla in the 4. Bryce Harper, Andrew Vaughn, Yasel Antuna, Justin Foscue, Joe Adell, Pete Alonso, Josh Bell, Ronald Acuna, Reed Detmers, Heston Kjerstad, Shohei Ohtani on the base, Yohan Moncada, Mario Feliciano, Jose Salas, Garrett Mitchell, Tyler Stevenson, Jake Cronenworth, Beck Way, Bryson Stott, Nick Madrigal on the die cut to 99, 97 out of 99. First one of these that I've seen. It's a platinum die cut. Yeah, PDC, platinum die cut. So the White Sox, maybe a case hit because we've got this is box I think 19 out of 20, and first one of those I've seen. So White Sox, who had them? That is Matthew Schatzer in the 10. Matt Olson, Yadi Molina, Bobby Miller, Pete Crow Armstrong, Drew Romo for the Rockies, auto number 2. Colorado was Kayla in the 4. Max Scherzer, Keston Hiura, Nick Lofton, Bryce Jarvis, Marco Luciano, Eloy Jimenez. Mark says, so you get the good stuff for the teams I had last round. That's how it seems to happen. I remember pulling Madrigal. That would have been one we would have been happy to get back in 21. There's the case hits. Fremont Street was gray. Hit the Golden Nugget. Binions with El Cortez. I like Fremont. Sister spent the entire week with us. Went home 200 down. That's a great week to go down 200. That's pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, that ain't bad at all. Yeah, I like Fremont because it's the casinos are a little more affordable. I like going off the main strip. Everything's just really expensive, man. Like I said, I like playing on dollar wheels. I don't want to play on like $5 or $25 wheels. Like I like spreading a bunch of bets around. Like I'll do like dollar bets, but I might have 10 to 15 bets on the table. Some a little heavier than others, but. All right. I guess I could give you a recap here. And I've still got the multiverse. I haven't forgot this time. Multiverse coming. I got Shohei Ohtani. JT Gim was to 99. Nick Madrigal die cut to 99. Drew Romo base auto. Jordan Walker, nice base auto there for the Cardinals. And then our multiverse. Yeah, I enjoy playing craps. I don't really know how to win money playing it. I've won money with Jason just tailing his bets, but like anytime I try to play on my own, I never win money playing craps. It is fun to play though. If I can break even playing one game other than roulette, it would be craps. All right, this one's raw. Good luck, guys. Let me see who's got them. Joe Ohtani on the All-Star rookie out of Heritage. That is from 2018 or 19? I think it's 2019 Heritage. So on the cup, Ohtani Heritage. I don't know what that one's. Let's see, it's not a rookie, right? No, it's the second year. Yeah, I believe that's a second year Ohtani. So again, Angels, Joe. I have to double check on that one. Let's see if that's a short print. Heritage is tricky on the short prints. I have to look that one up. Let's see what that is. That might be something nice. 3 on the left. Let's see. 3 on the left side, Robert Bryant. See if we can get any other movement on that. And we are all caught up after this one. Bryant. Jay says I got 5 on that Ohtani. Let me see. Which is the one you can look up with the picture? Is 130 like that now, where you can look it up with a picture? Let me try. Let me see. I think it's, or is it a barcode? Position, card, and frame. Oh, dude. Oh, that's the Spark. Okay, that one's the numbered. That's the purple. Yeah, it's like a $50 comp. That is the Shohei Ohtani Topps Heritage All-Star. Yeah, just the All-Star rookie. All-Star rookie batting. I don't know. Some of them are calling them a short. Some of them are calling it a short print. That's what I was trying to figure out if it was a short print. They're calling it a short. So short print Ohtani, the batting pose All-Star. There we go. As per the the comps on 130. I don't know. People like to throw that term around. All right, I'm going to print the list off on that one. And, guys, I'm going to make last call. Robert's kicking us off for round 3. Anybody want to join him? We don't have to I'm not going to keep you on here all night. If there's a bunch of movement all of a sudden, like, spot, we can run it. I got one left. And if not, no harm, no foul. We tried. Chase will take 6 on the left. Chase, and then here I'm going to print this while we see if there's anything else. Like I said, if it's not there, we'll pull them down. Mark's grabbing 7 on the left. All right, so that's 3 down. I don't, Robert. We just had some hobby boxes land today. I don't know if those were earmarked for anything or went out the door, but all we've got right now, as long as they haven't already been shipped out to one of the other breakers, which may have happened. I think I've just got we got 5 hobby boxes that came in. I don't know where we're at on pricing. I haven't looked at them. If I had have known they were coming in today, I probably would have lined one of those for football. I'm hesitant though. I've considered it, but I think I'm not going to line that for tomorrow just because if we don't get a same day fill, I can't break it for like 4 more days. I can't break it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So it'd be like the following Monday. And I don't want to risk that. In baseball, it'd be a no brainer, but we've had a lot of breaks for football go next day. It's why I won't line a break on a Fridays because I may not be able to break it over the weekend. Yeah, dude, the hobbies are high, man. When we broke them last week, I think they were going for like $12.50 retail. Yeah, they were. I don't know if they've gone up or down. I do believe they are going to eventually go up if they haven't already. A lot of people got like 1s and 2s. They would get a box here, a box there. Somebody got like a box or 2 boxes on the EQL. Or the pre-release or whatever it was that they got them on. I'm sure some people got them. I don't think many, but whoever did get them, they were kind of flooding the market trying to sell them for, $1,000 a box or whatever. Once those are all gone, and like at that point, it's just the people who are getting them off the rebuy. I heard that the second wave price that they were selling at, like that the card shops were getting them for, were like $11.50. They were getting them from Fanatics at that price. So, that's a big one. Robert said, "Let's fill that one more time, one more again." So we'll give it like 30 seconds. If there's no action on it, we'll call it. If we get action, we'll bump it for another minute. I've got tomorrow's break. I've got it all written up. Just if anybody wants to see a preview. I don't have the pricing, but I got the picture. So that's what I was looking at for tomorrow. Widen that up a little. But, yeah, I've got Bowman Draft, Bowman Chrome, Topps Chrome Update, couple Megas, couple Blasters, couple of Multiverse. Dude, Bowman Chrome, I'm kind of surprised we didn't close the Bowman Chrome. Bowman Chrome was up to $650 on blowout. It's nasty. Robert Renaud said take 9 on the left. Okay, hang on. We'll extend it out another minute. Let me see. I'll tell you, I'm going to use this minute real quick to check my parlay. All right, how are we looking? Absolutely no additional movement. Just getting a little later. I need a hit from Christian Walker. That's the one right now. They're in the top of the 7th. It is a close game. They're up 3-2. Yeah, got a minute. He said, hold up. All right. Last call. Well, there we go. Chase says, well, give me 2 as well. You're getting a little closer. We're halfway. Come on. That is half of them. So 1, 4, 5, 8, and 10. 1, 4, 5, 8, 10. Last one's up. That one's good to go. So is that one. Robert says 8 instead. Got you, dude. All right, that gets us to 4 away. 6 down, 4 from closing. 1, 4, 5, and 10. Last 4. And it would be the last round we got. I got 1 box of platinum left. Mark grabbing 1. Gets us down to 4, 5, and 10 on the board. Are we going to do this? We going to close? I'm going to start putting the info in here. Robert's grabbing 10 on the left. Hold on. Let me see which one came in first. Jody and Robert. I got 2 claims came in really, really close. Hold on. Okay, I got Robert's claim came in first. Jody, I'm going to get you either 4 or 5. Do you have a preference? Robert's 10 claim came in first, but Jody, I got you in either the 4 or the 5. Doesn't matter. Go with either one. Okay. I'll put you in. Hold on. Let me. Here. I'm going to put you in 5. So spot 4 is my last one left. About to close. Then there was 1. Down to 1 spot left. Hold on. Let's go. Let me set up the next round. There we go. Got my random set up. All right, who's the closer? Nice. Okay, those are good. All right, and looks like Alan is closing it down. Wait, hold on. 5 left. Alan, are you good with 4? Alan, you might be a couple minutes behind. Just a couple, looks like maybe. 4's my last spot left. Your comment just popped up. So, Alan, I'm going to go ahead and put you in it. I'm assuming you're good with spot number 4. If you're not, just let me know and I can open it back up. But it's the last one I got, so. Bad decisions, latte are balanced. There we go. Got you, dude. All right, we should be closed again. Alan, let me know when you get this comment if that spot's no good. But I'm assuming you just that you still want on the list. That's the last one I got. All right, it's 5:18 on the West Coast, 8:18 p.m. on the East Coast. If you want to use that as a check to see if you're live. If you look down and it's later than that, you're not live. And if that's the case, you should be able to fast forward through. Maybe like exit and open it back up should bring you back to current. Or it should let you fast forward if you're behind. All right, let's get in here and check some payments. I'm going to copy and paste this list. I'm going to pull this list off the screen in a minute. No need to now, but when we go to start breaking, I'm just going to take it down because I don't have the boxes to do another one. 7:19 Central. Yep, yeah, you're live. Or as live as you can be. There's a little bit of a delay, like 10 seconds, but other than that. Let's see. Okay. There's my sheet. Paste. Okay, Jody, yours is good. Okay, Robert Bryant, I've got you for 1. Maybe there might be multiples in there. Hold on. Let's see. I got Mark Leffler for a pair. There's 1. There's 2. Let's see. Chase, I've got you for a pair. 1 and 2. Robert Renaud, I've got you for a pair. There's 1. There's 2. Sorry, I'm just refreshing these real quick. Bear with me 1 second here, guys. I'm out of the chat for just a second. Okay, so Robert Bryant, I think I've got you for 1 more. Let me refresh this again, just see if it just came through. Yeah, so Robert, I've got you. You sent 33 just now. I've got you for 2 spots in this one, though. I've got you in spot 3 and spot 8. Yeah, I was just double checking. I got your 66 from earlier, but that was for one spot in round 1 and one spot in round 2, I believe. Robert Bryant. Yep. Okay, so yeah, Robert, I got you for one more, and then Alan Shaver, I've got you for one as well. So Robert Bryant 1, Alan Shaver 1, and then we are all paid up. I had both of you guys on PayPal last one, so I'm refreshing that one. There's a bunch of other options on where it could go, but I think that's where y'all are sending. So I'm just refreshing that one. I'm not seeing it, so I'm going to send a message here. Robert, I see your second one. Thank you, sir. And then Alan, I'll probably send just as you're sending over. Let's see. There it is. Closed round 3. Got you with one more spot. 33. Alan's, there he is. Yeah, Alan, I'm seeing your 5 comment. I think you're behind, bud. I'm going to send you a DM. I think you're behind on the video. Round 3, giving you spot 4. It's the last spot left when you claimed. Sorry guys, one minute. Okay. Refresh this one more time. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send that to you, bud. All right, Alan. Yeah, so Alan, I'm just messaging you. Just send over when you get this, bud. I'm assuming you're good with that last spot available. Again, I think you're a little bit behind on the stream. So when you initially claimed, I did see when you tried to claim the last one, spot 5. We only had the one spot left, spot 4. So I went ahead and put you in it. I'm assuming you're good with that. So we'll go ahead and run it with that if that's cool with you. Well, I'm assuming you're going to be good with that. So let's see. Let me go ahead and get these teams randomed up. Like I said, Alan's good for it. Just send over when you get this, bud, when you get to that point in the stream. Where are we at? There we go. There's the teams. Let me get rid of that real fast. And let's bring this on screen. Okay, Mark, I've got you in spot number 1. Chase Watson's in 2. Robert Bryant's in 3. Alan Shaver's in 4. Jody's in spot number 5. Chase Watson is in spot number 6. Mark Leffler's in 7. Robert Bryant 8. Robert Renaud 9. And Robert Renaud 10. So there's my 1 through 10 list. And then here is the randomizer. 26 Multiverse Series 2 Baseball and 21 Bowman Platinum. 2-box triple random. This is live fill number 3. For today, April 21st. 5 total rounds on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list, Diamondbacks down to Nationals, just like always, guys. 5 times randomed. Again, you guys have all been in several of these already, so I'm just going to run through it. Real quick, somebody do me a favor. Give me a number between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1 through 6. Well, I've only got the 1 platinum box, but I'll let you guys pick the multiverse. All right, good luck. Here we go. 5 spins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin 5. I got the Pirates down to the Giants. All right, Robert Bryant says box number 6. I'm going to take 11 through 30, move those over here. 21 through 30 up here. All right, Mark with the Pirates, Dodgers, and Nationals. Chase Watson with the Angels, Reds, and Cubs. Robert Bryant, Guardians, Phillies, Braves. Alan Shaver, Twins, Cardinals, Rangers. Jody with the Yankees, Marlins, and Brewers. Chase with the O's, Diamondbacks, and Stros. Mark Leffler with the White Sox, Padres, and Rockies. Robert Bryant, Mariners, Rays, Red Sox. Robert Renaud, Mets, Royals, Tigers, and A's, Jays, and Giants. So those are the teams. Give you guys just a minute for trades, and then again we said box 6. That's just the first one I got on my side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's number 6. Mark, I don't know if Alan's going to see that or not. He might. I think he's pretty far back. He just now commented close. I think he's I don't know how it happens, but sometimes people just get behind. I've had it happen to me too. Like for whatever reason, you go to load up. I think what it does, my theory on that is, I think if you join the video and then you jump out for whatever reason, I think when you come back, sometimes it will pick up where you left off. And so that's why you're not live. So if you walked away for 20 minutes, now all of a sudden you're 20 minutes behind. So I think that may have got. It's just a guess. It's my best guess. Otherwise, I don't know the reason why they do that. But sometimes, yeah, you just end up kind of getting behind. So, but yeah, Alan, if you've gotten to the point where you realize you were behind and you by chance have jumped ahead to the end here, you have an offer. Cardinals for. Well, you're looking for interest in the Cardinals. And keep in mind, again, it is about 5:30 right now on the West Coast. It's 8:30 on the East Coast. Alan, if you're just hearing this and you're behind, we may have already cut the box. If it's not 5:30 Pacific your time right now, or 8:30 Eastern, like if you look down at it, that was 20 minutes ago. You keep that in mind. We're not live. I'll give it just another minute for trades. Check my parlay one more time. Last call. Man, still no. Still 3 out of 8. I don't think this one's going to cash. Top of the 8th. Stros Guardians. I still need a Christian Walker hitting that one. I don't know where they're at in the lineup, but if anyone's watching that game, let me know. Oh, actually, I do have the... It's on. I forgot it's on DraftKings. Cam Smith is at the plate. Let's do it, guys. Let's see. Robert Renaud, Tigers or Giants for Red Sox. Walker's 0 for 4. Perfect. That's about right. That's the worst when you lose it in the first game. Tigers or Giants for Red Sox. Who's got that one? Let's see. Red Sox is Robert Bryant. Robert, you got an offer there. Tigers or Giants for your Red Sox. Red Sox for, where are they at? Tigers or Giants? Okay, gotcha. So he's got a few in front of him. Okay. Gives me something to look forward to. Can put one in play? Nope. Pop up. All right. Tell you what, guys. I'm going to... Oh, hang on. Tigers. Done deal. All right. Robert and Robert with the trade. Whoa. Hold on. Let's try. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. That's not what it was. Huh. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. That's good to know. Tigers, Red Sox traded up. I'm going to leave the trade window open, but I'm going to go ahead and start cutting some packs. Diaz ground out. Not looking good. I think that Jordan Walker auto is probably the auto to beat so far out of what we pulled in these. Haven't hit anything too crazy out of these platinums yet. I think that Walker might have been the better auto we've landed. It'd be great to save like a big stud vet for the end. An Ohtani or a Judge or a Trout. Give me somebody like that. Like I said, a lot of good ones on the checklist. Just, I'm sure they're deep. There's a lot of unnumbered autos. Anytime you see a lot of unnumbered autos, especially with a deep checklist, that tells you there's a lot of it printed. Like I said, it was a Walmart sale, so you know they had some volume on these. All right, you got a few seconds here for trades. Try to pull a numbered Walker out now. It may happen. I that wouldn't be crazy. We've definitely doubled up on some of these autos. There's several guys that I know we pulled multiples of out of here. No one really notable, but I know we've done it. All right, guys. I'm gonna pull this down. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off the left side. No sense in that being there. We'll leave the Bowman Chrome up. I'm gonna print this list. I'm trying to buy you a few more seconds there for the trade, but I don't think we got anything else. Fit sheet on one. There we go. All right, let's do it. Oh, I cut right to the auto. Ooh. Spencer Torkelson, Platinum Etchings auto to 50. 14 out of 50. Going to the Tigers, that would have been a monster chaser back in the day. He was number 1 overall. He was the top pick out of Bowman draft from 2020, and this product would have been very shortly after that. So he was a big chase at that point. 14 out of 50. Torque going to the Tigers. Robert Bryant in the 8. There he is, Alan. Alan said 15 minutes back. That was a traded team. You're right. Robert and Robert on the trade. Juan Soto, Anthony Servadeo, Kobe Mayo, Ismael Mina, Tristan McKenzie, Alex Kirilloff, Koei Arihara, Zach Veen, Max Meyer, Blake Snell, Christian Yelich, Alfonso Rivas, Jake Vogel, Robert Hassel, Evan White, Jacob deGrom, Hyun Il Choi, Hedbert Perez, Orange Blaze Jordan. That's another one we would have been very happy to pull back in the day. 12 out of 25. Merry Christmas. Bo Sox. The two traded teams, the Tigers and the Bo Sox. So Robert Renaud on that one. Blaze Jordan, orange to 25. A very active trade. Ke'Bryan Hayes, base rookie. We'll sleeve that one up. Walker Buehler, Jared Kelly, Mick Abel. Sam Huff, renowned rookies. Bryce Harper, Jared Kelenic, Eric Pena, Austin Wells, Davy Garcia, Luis Garcia, William Contreras, Alika Williams, and Ji-Hwan Bae. Yeah, Blaze Jordan was one of the chasers in 21. 21 Bowman, the holdover from draft that year was Austin Martin. I believe he was the second hitter. I think he was the third overall. I think Jack Leiter was the second overall that year, 2020. Torque would have been 1. I think Leiter was 2. And Austin Martin 3. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's around that. But Blaze was the other chaser. Didn't quite pan, but take the 25. Good color. George Springer, Bobby Dalbec, Hudson Haskin, Chris McMahon, Robert Pawson, Dylan Carlson, Justin Verlander, Nolan Arenado, Heriberto Hernandez, Jean Diaz, Xander Bogaerts, Sam Huff, Tyler Soderstrom, Aaron Bracho, Sixto Sanchez, Gleyber Torres, Ian Anderson, Bryson Stott, Mario Feliciano, Bobby Dalbec, Geraldo Perdomo, Jazz Chisholm, rookie, Jose Salas, Simon Muzziotti, Ke'Bryan Hayes, renowned rookies, Trevor Story, Austin Meadows, Justin Foscue, Beck Way, Anthony Rizzo, Rafi Devers. Is that where he's at? He's with the Cardinals now? Blaze Jordan is? I didn't know that. I didn't know he was a Cardinal. Nice. Manny Machado, Heston Kjerstad, Yasel Antuna, Marco Luciano, Freddie Freeman, Alec Boehm, Pete Crow Armstrong, Reed Detmers, Hyun Il Choi to 99. That is 66 out of 99. Green. Yordan Alvarez, Shane Bieber, Slade Sassoni, Jeremy De La Rosa, Joe Adell, Aaron Judge, Mike Trout, Javi Baez, Jack Conowitz, Gage Workman, J.D. Martinez, Chris Sale, Jordan Diaz, Jamari Baylor, auto, Gage Workman. So Detroit getting both autos in this one. Detroit, again, that one's Robert Bryant. Lewin Diaz, Charlie Blackmon, Garrett Mitchell, Carson Tucker, Garrett Mitchell, Paul Goldschmidt, Mookie Betts, Daxton Fulton, Austin Hendricks, Garrett Cole, and Keibert Ruiz. Nice, man. Pardon the Mott's trade. Okay, I did not know that. I did not know he was a Cardinal. And you said he's doing well and potentially got a call-up coming, huh? He had the big thing he was known for, man, he had a bunch of YouTube videos where he was just cranking long balls. Like young, too. And but it's all off of an aluminum bat. And that was the question, is he going to be able to hit the wood bat that well? And he just did not. At least not for a while. I don't know, man. He may have got that figured out. Okay. Tearing it up. Nice, dude. That's good to know. I'm pretty sure I've got a few of his cards tucked away somewhere. All right, Multiverse. Come on. This is the main part of the break. Like I said, those boxes are like $8 of your break of your spot cost in that. The rest of that is here off of the Multiverse. All right, this one is raw. Got a single card. Good luck, guys. Come on, man. Let me see a headliner. Give me a headliner. Okay. Okay. First Bowman, blue. Eli Willits to 150. Let's go. Mark. This is the second night in a row we've hit Eli Willits auto on the live fills. We got one out of a super jumbo box last night. We got the green to 99. This one coming out of Multiverse, that blue wave or the blue shimmer to 150. First Bowman auto. Eli Willits, number 1 overall. Yeah, yesterday was the green. Green to 99 yesterday out of the super jumbo. Back-to-back Willits. Nice, man. Nice hit, dude. So here's the recap on that one, fellas. We had Jazz Chisholm and Cabrian Hayes, base rookies. Yunil Choi to 99. Blaze Jordan to 25 as a Bosock. And then Tigers getting both autos. Gage Workman and a Spencer Torkelson Platinum Etchings to 50. And then the Multiverse hitting a nice one. Eli Willits to 150. Is that a headliner? Hang on, that might be. Let me take a look. That might be a headliner. I want to know. Just curious. We're asking for one. I'd like to know if we got it. It is not a headliner. Yeah, Willits was not a headliner on this one. Making sure, checking both rows. Yeah. We'll still take it, though, dude. That's solid. Very solid. All right. Guys, that is it. That's all I got. So, again, I appreciate y'all letting me break all that for you. I will have a break up tomorrow. I've already got it written up tomorrow. We're looking at, what was that? Just had it on, I was showing you guys. It was Bowman Draft Jumbo, Topps Bowman Chrome Hobby, and Topps Chrome Update, as well as 2 Megas, 2 Blasters, and the 2 Multiverse. I was able to get in early today, got tomorrow's break all written up. Usually I do it after the stream. Today I'm doing it before. Yeah, Mark, I got you, bud. Here, I'll text it to you here right now. Just give everybody a chance. If anybody is looking for anything Percy-wise, let me know. If not, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Let me just send Mark that picture real quick. I'll send you a front and back, bud. There's front. And there is back. Gotcha, dude. All right. Well, guys, again, I appreciate y'all letting me crack all that for you. Congrats on all the hitters tonight. If I wasn't able to get you a hit, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. Take care, and I got your RCR, Mark. Perfect. We'll do, bud. I'll get that added to the stack. Perfect. Cool. All right, guys. Well, again, appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time. I'll send out the text as always. You guys know the drill.